Welcome to the RPG Blender, where we give lesser played games or forgotten settings the roll of the dice they deserve. I'm your host, Game Master George, thrilled to welcome you to the next chapter in our adventure. Our heroes have found themselves hunted in the city's streets. But is there a sinister secret behind the attacking horde? Find out as we explore a new land of power and ancient secrets in Exalted, Cult of the Dead. Amidst the crowds of people, you see not anyone looking immediately hostile, but there is a group of people moving in your direction. The individuals there's roughly 20 of them as they're heading towards you. And then the first one draws a knife, and the crowds begin to scatter as you see the grinning faces of these people.
I put my hands inside my gauntlets once he says we have company.
Rakim!
Oh, there's more than one, thank God.
Oh, yes. So, I will take a join battle roll from everybody.
As we're going into this, I kind of turn to my friends and say, are we shooting to kill or leaving them alive?
Any other kind?
Great! I pull out my bow and knock an arrow on horseback, which is exactly my preferred way to do this.
George, would this constitute as an ambush?
Would this constitute an ambush? Yes. Yes, it would.
All right!
Oh, you have nice.
I got a specialty in ambushes.
Lau's cool as a cucumber when they come to jump.
So, Strings, what's your initiative?
I got 3 successes.
So add 3 to that, and you have a total of 6.
Yeah.
Lau.
I got 6 successes.
So add 3 to that, and you have a total of 9. Rakim.
3.
So you have 6. Mm-hmm. And Nadala.
I got 4 successes.
So that brings you with 3 to 7. And now let's see what they... Okay. And good to know. All right. So what we have here is a battle group. If you remember how that works.
It's like a swarm. They all
yes,
share.
It is like a swarm. It is a... Yes, they share HP. They'll attack anything nearby. And let's show Greg how this is done. Yes?
Yeah, let's show him how it's done, boys. Meat's back on the menu.
All right. Lau, you're up.
Better be.
Yeah, right. God help us otherwise. So, just to put it in perspective, where is Arvia?
Arvia. Sure, I will drag Arvia onto there. Arvia was at close range to you guys. Mm-hmm. And I believe you had given her instructions to run. So we will see if she obeys that.
Well, actually, in conjunction with that, Lau will go over to her and put his hand out and go, would you be so kind as to stay with me while Rakim cleans up this mess?
I thought you said to run.
When necessary. We're not there yet. And he gives her a soft smile.
Okay.
So if she is willing, he takes her hand, takes as far a distance back as he can, and if that means I move in conjunction with her or whatever would work for the logistics of this situation. The main thing is Lau is staying with her, bringing her out of harm's way as far as he can.
Okay.
He will then pull off his long bow off of his back and set up an arrow. I probably can't do all of that and fire, so he's just...
Correct. And since you are beyond medium range, in order to take an arrow shot, you actually need to spend a round aiming anyway.
Okay, cool. So then...
you use your move action to move one range band away from them, and then you can take your aim.
Okay, cool.
Which would normally give you an extra die, but since you are using it due to the range requirement, you do not get the extra die.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And then as he's getting ready, he'll go, okay, Rakim, you're up.
No.
Well, of course not, but, you know.
Nadala is up. So, the way that combat works in Exalted, there are 2 different kinds of attacks, Withering and Decisive. Because you are fighting a battle group right now, Withering is all that matters. Withering attacks lower their initiative, normally, and raise yours. This is a battle group, it acts a little differently, but you should have a spot on your sheet that talks about your Withering to hit your Withering damage. Okay. So those are the things that you will do, that you'll roll. When you move, you can cross one range band.
Okay.
So right now, you are at medium range from them. So if you wanted to move closer, you could move to short range.
A question for you. What does the terrain look like? Because there is no map. What is our surroundings? Is it closely
City street.
packed buildings? Like, how closely packed are the buildings on either side?
Fairly closely packed. So this is a system where you have basically narrative control. If you, I mean, yes. So you get to at least partially set the scene as you go.
Oh man! Wow! 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 Wow!
That's where the stunting comes in.
Oh man! Yeah, it is. Okay. All right.
Paint us a word picture, buddy.
This is so cool. Sorry, I'm
Great for podcasts.
taking it all in. Okay, so Nidala, seeing these men approaching with daggers drawn, I believe was what you said.
Knives drawn. They look like
Knives.
kitchen knives, actually. Not like they were actually like they're combat knives. They're literally just random knives that they
That they
grabbed.
had just something sharp to stab us with. Oh, these poor
Son of a
fools.
bitch.
I mean, it's
Oh,
20
these
poor
poor chaps.
fools. I mean,
Yeah.
Let's take care of them now, shall we, Uba? I am going to sprint forward.
Okay.
And as I do so, I am going to sort of duck behind a nearby crate of some meat packing stuff. And as soon as I flash out of sight, I'm going to roll to the opposite side of the street while like throwing up some of the like slashing the crate to like cause a distraction and like keep their attention locked over there. And Uba's gonna like synchronize with me. He's gonna like make some like noises, and he's gonna go behind the crate. And as I go to the other side, I'm gonna just start scaling the wall. I can do that, right? I think I have the perk for that, right?
Do you? I don't know.
What perks do I need to climb walls?
I mean, you can climb it with a roll if you don't have a specific perk that lets you do it.
if you have a
Okay.
perk, then that's great.
Really,
Use that.
the rule number one of this system is if it's awesome, do it.
Yeah, I climb the wall, and I get into like an alcove, like from like an overlook from like a nearby window, and I like hunch down there, and I like try and like hide myself so they don't know where I currently am.
Okay, give me
So
a
I
dexterity
basically-
stealth roll,
Dexterity stealth, nice.
and you can have a double. You can have a 2-dot stunt, so you get 2 dice and an automatic success.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this is an urban setting as well.
Yes, yes,
Awesome,
it is.
cool. All right, so we'll get some more. Let's get that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Load it up.
Where's what did you say? It was stealth, and what was the other one?
Dexterity.
Dexterity stealth. Oh my god, this is 10 dice with plus 2 more from the stunting. I actually didn't roll that well. Oh, okay, I did.
And that's
Oh.
why there are so many dice.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 9 plus the automatic success gets me to 10.
That's a great roll.
Jesus.
Yeah,
the
that's
game.
amazing.
We don't
Oh my
know where
god.
he was.
He's gone.
Okay, noted. So you did not
think-
actually move closer to them in any way. You just scaled a building.
You disappear so good, Strings is just like, coward! He assumes you're just leaving.
That's not a good sign.
Okay.
Raheem,
Now Rakeem is up.
Incredible.
They are further than I can get to in one round, or once they're one band, they have to be close for me to hit them. Yeah.
Correct.
As all of that was happening, I had plenty of time to think, and I thought,
Made some calculations, but boy,
be
am I bad
creative,
at
you
math.
giant bastard.
yeah, I have to be. I am going to. Is there like a? There is. So there's like a manure cart nearby.
Sure.
And
in the
meat packaging district, of course there is.
Yeah, so I kind of like look at that and I just kind of like tilt it up and like line it up with them, and then I try and punch it forward into the group.
Okay.
I don't. I'm guessing that's just gonna be a shitty throw roll, but
yes.
see.
Yes. But you can have the extra dot,
Thank you, sir.
so you get 2 extra dice.
Ooh, okay. And then what
What'd
the
you
extra
roll?
dice?
I think he's surprised at his own stats.
No, my stats are actually bad for this.
Uh-oh.
Because I can't.
So,
I specifically
You
didn't
punch
throw.
you punch throw the cart toward them. They attempt to fan out around it to dodge the cart bits, but they don't seem to care about any manure that gets in their direction.
Oh yeah, I'm mostly just trying to run them over with the cart. But I got 6 successes.
Okay. You hit with a threshold of 2.
Nice.
Oh,
I don't know what a cart does.
What does a light weapon do?
Not a lot.
I think it's 7. So it'll be 7 plus your strength plus that 2.
Got it. So what?
And then the soak is 8.
7 plus strength plus 2 means I'm rolling 5 dice. Got it.
Okay. 5 dice. And 10s, Greg, do not explode on damage.
That is 4 successes.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay. the cart does manage to strike down a couple of the cultists as they are approaching.
You know what they are. It's fine.
Cultists?
Okay.
In my good Christian city, I don't think so.
Yeah, not in the
Strings.
Nexus.
All right. I see.
Hang on, wait, 1 second. Rakeem, you moved closer, right?
No.
Oh, you did not. Okay.
No, I'm waiting for. They have knives. They're coming. I'm not going to let them hit me before I hit them. That just seems silly.
Strings.
Oh wait, I do move closer because in this. I'm sorry, I forgot in this system that it's different. So I can't wait for them to come to me. I have to go to them. Right?
Okay.
Right?
Strings. Go.
Sorry.
Oh boy. I am going to look at my friends, and assuming that my newest friend Nadala just ran away, I'm gonna look down at our charge, and I'm just gonna say, "Stay behind, Invincible 2," and then I'm gonna move forward towards them in the crowd and just be like, "Everybody out of my way!" And I'm gonna pull my bow up as I like Tokyo Drift Invincible 2 to like block my party with this massive horse body, and I'm just gonna take a shot into the crowd of cultists.
Okay.
With my bow.
Are you actually moving closer to them, or are you just...
I actually am. I want to get them at a short range because that is the best for my withering shots.
Okay, great. So, you can have the dot stunt. Go for it.
1 dot stunt?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's 2 dice.
Cool. I will take that. So I will be rolling 14 dice.
Lau will say silently to himself,
My God, he's drifting the horse.
All right. That's inauspicious off the first couple, but I get 4 more. Okay. Not the worst. That is 6 successes.
Okay. So you ride your horse through. It begins to kick up some of the menorah at them. A couple of them raise their hands to shield their eyes, but most of them just continue striving forward in the group. 6 successes. That's the same as him. So you get threshold of 2.
Boom. Sick. Threshold of 2. And I'm so sorry. What do I roll again now?
Strength plus the damage of your weapon plus 2 minus 8.
Strength plus
Math.
damage of my weapon.
Greg, you look a little panicked, right?
Minus 8. No. This is good. Strength is 1. But do I use dexterity for my bow?
No.
Oh,
Strength is
man,
always
D&D,
damage.
you let me down again. Okay, so it's 3 plus 10, so it's 13 minus 8. So I roll 5 dice.
Okay.
still good dice pool.
Yeah, I don't hate it at all. Boom, 4 successes.
Nice.
Woof.
That's awesome, dude.
More cultists fall before your arrow, which strikes through a number of them.
I look at you and I nod.
I turn back to you on my horse, and like my hair flows in the wind, and I just nod back at Rakeem.
In mid drift motion, right?
It's drift motion. Like I turn and Invincible 2 turns, so our manes fly in the wind in the exact same way.
I think I'm getting the connection.
Cherry blossoms just behind me, just like yeah.
That's me. Nadala's in the meat packing district, like shredding like leaves of meat and like throwing them out the
Just have
window.
a big industrial
Actually,
fan
cherry
going,
blossoms.
just like prosciutto is flying behind me.
Those aren't the leaves you want, buddy.
Oh, amazing! This is perfect. Oh, this is my hype guy right here. I'm all about it. That's me. That's my turn.
Great. At which point, can I get a perception awareness roll from people?
Oh boy, I don't
There we
like
go again.
the dirty little smile on his face.
Does this
the
constitute
actual-
a crowd, as there is a number of people?
Sure.
All right, sick. 7 dice.
In this
Let's go.
situation.
This wouldn't be more of an ambush, would it, George?
No.
Okay, well, that's good.
I only got 2.
I was worried for my friends. I got 1. I got 2.
I got exactly 5.
I only got 3 successes, so yeah.
Nadala and Rakeem, you see one of the bodies begin to
Nope.
glow slightly, a
Nope.
greenish tint to its eyes, and it begins to rise for a total of 2.
Uh-oh.
Can I do some occult on that?
Absolutely.
I'm
what is that?
gonna yell back. They're getting up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just look at you and be like, is that intelligence or something else?
Yeah, occult intelligence.
Great. That's 6 for you, boy. And that is 3 successes.
Okay. Yes, this is obviously some kind of necromantic creature. This is not good, but normally it would take some kind of magical ritual to cause the creation of zombie-like creatures. So either they had some kind of ongoing effect on them when they died that caused them to come back as this, or something is managing to cause this on the fly, which is very bad and very powerful.
Can I detect if this is a spirit or if this is something else?
If you have some ability that would let you detect spirits, then yes.
I can only see immaterial spirits.
Ah. So if there is an immaterial spirit, you might be able to use that in order to see it.
Okay, but it's not my turn anymore, so I will do that next round.
Okay. The two creatures rise, and then the cultists approach. All right. They strike out at Strings and Rakim.
And Invincible too.
Yeah, he's there.
They come forward, slashing
Leave him out
their...
of this.
Yes.
Leave my horse son
and Invincible
out of this.
too. They come out, slashing their weapons wildly. There's no finesse, no skill behind what they're doing. They are just coming at you with instinct alone.
Nice.
That said, it's still a blade.
Yeah, it still stabs.
It still stabs. Cutco knives.
So what do you do?
Scream.
I'm gonna.
Remember, you can stunt your defenses.
Oh, right!
I was ready for you to describe it, and I was like, I'll just go first and remind him.
I scream. No, yeah, go for it, please. Show me how it's done, buddy.
No, I honestly, dodging is like, it's what I'm best at, and it's my worst. Like, describing me dodging is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, these are just normal, like, people with kitchen knives and stuff like that. So in order to dodge, what I'm doing is, as they, like, approach, I stomp my feet, trying to, like, kind of make the cobblestone waver, and then kind of, like, dodge around them as it kind of, like, ripples under their feet.
Okay. All right. You can increase your evasion by 1.
Yeah. Okay, you don't roll that.
Strings? No.
I mean, okay, so I'm on Invincible 2 right now, and my ride is +3, which is actually way better than my dodge. So I feel like, you know, if I was not on Invincible 3, I would feel hopeless and I would feel completely vulnerable and out of my element and just like, well, this is how I die, I guess. But like, I'm on my beautiful god horse. I have a bravery that I have never known before. Can I like kind of turn Invincible? I'm Tokyo drifting Invincible 2 a little bit. Can I kind of burn some rubber on this and get him to kick some of the shit into these guys' faces to try to distract them a little bit more and kind of use my ride instead of a dodge?
That would be a parry.
I am also bad at that. Evasion is 2, parry is 2. It's actually the same either way.
Okay.
Pick your
But you can have it. You can increase it by 1 at least.
All right, so I roll 3 dice.
No, you don't roll it. This is a target number when I'm rolling against.
Lord,
and
so
this was
you're
a
rolling
5.
against a 3.
This was a 5.
Okay, so you hit by 2.
Okay.
You hit me by 1.
All right. So let's go ahead and what is your soak, Strings?
My armored soak is 3.
Great. So they are only rolling 11 against you.
Oh, is that all? Great, thanks, bro.
He'll roll like straight Garbo. Don't you?
You kill
worry.
my horse, I will return more powerful than you could possibly.
Does
imagine.
not kill your horse. However, he
God.
does,
Kill me.
with his withering strike,
Oh no.
reduce your initiative by 7.
Okay, so that gets me to 0 because I only had 6. Unless I got. Wait, I would have
You did
gotten
get
1
one.
for successful strike last
Yes,
time, right?
that is correct. So you're
Right,
at 1.
that's- No,
Yep.
because I only have
Right?
6.
Oh. So then you're at 0.
Yes.
Yes, which means you enter initiative crash.
Okay, that's bad.
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh.
And Rakim, yours was we succeeded by 1. What is your soak?
My soak is light armor soak. Whatever that is.
3. I think it's the
3?
same as
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
It's everybody else's.
Missed one.
We probably should have gotten you something better there, Rakim. We should have gotten
Yeah,
you,
now
like,
I'm thinking about it.
I don't know, just like raw, thick pieces of
right.
iron and just put
They do not
chains
roll
on
as
them.
well against Rakim, and you only get hits for 4.
I'm
So you're at
gonna-
3.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay, they're not in range of anybody else, so we go to the top of the order. Lau.
Hearing what everybody has been saying, Lau will put his longbow back onto his back, and his hands move up to a position with 2 fingers pointing straight up, with the others curved inward towards his palm. And he says out loud, "Just keep them away from me," and begins focusing and concentrating inward. And I will start generating sorceress motes.
Okay.
I saw
Make
those
that roll.
eyebrows, George. I saw those eyebrows.
Well, you do hear a voice from behind you. Is it time to run now?
Not just yet. And he closes his eyes and starts focusing. So correct me if I'm wrong, that is intelligence occult?
Correct.
Okay. Do I get any stunting?
Yeah, you can have one.
Oh, baby! I'll take it! Come on, give me some gold. Give me some gold. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 successes.
Okay. Is that enough for you to cast your spell?
No.
Okay. Then note that total and you can continue casting next round.
You got it.
All right. Do you move at all? I'm assuming not.
No, I don't. I stay exactly where I am.
Okay. Nidala.
Okay. Okay, so you said the enemies don't move closer to me. I have to move closer to them.
No, they do move closer to you. They would if they really know where you are, which they really don't.
Okay.
So actually, he would not have moved closer to you.
If they're moving closer to the group, wouldn't they move closer to me or no?
No, it's all abstract movement.
Okay, gotcha.
Don't think too hard about it.
No problem. I don't think hard about anything.
Okay.
So, since I've already scaled up to these like alcoves in like the windows, I'm just gonna jump from alcove to alcove while above them. None of them know where I am right now.
Sure.
So I'm gonna move closer to them, just like sort of like almost like parkour rooftop running.
So which target are you moving closer to? Zombie 1, Zombie 2, or the cultist battle group? Because effectively you're controlling your distance to each of them. It's not a battle map in that you have set locations. It's the constant movement of battle that's being represented in this.
Gotcha. Each of the zombies is an individual, right?
Correct. These are not battle groups.
And the cultist is the big chunky boy, right?
Yes.
Like the cultist represents all of the mass of the mobs. I guess I'd probably be better off picking off single targets as a stealthy rogue boy. So I'm gonna move closer towards the zombie on the right.
Okay.
I don't know.
Nope, that's fine. Okay, perfect. You are now at short range from said zombie on the right.
Cool. No time like the present. Oh God. I am going to. Oh God, how do I describe this in a cool way? I am going to arch myself from the banister of the whatchamacallit, see, the alcove that I am in currently, and I am going to drop down, and as I drop down, I'm going to keep my right arm on the banister, and I'm going to hold on tight, and as I slide down, I'm going to reach into my my breast pocket, and I'm going to draw a dagger, and I'm going to drop the dagger, and I'm going to deftly grab the dagger with my left foot, and I'm gonna stab that fucker in the head with the dagger that's in my foot.
Okay, so stabbing, you need to be at close range to actually do a melee attack.
Oh fuck!
So you could do a thrown attack.
I can only throw things at short range. Oh
Yep.
shit! Fuck.
Still distance between you and him.
Mm-hmm.
Does a scimitar have longer range?
No. Oh, it's close range are the things that are like adjacent to you.
Okay.
Short range are things that are nearby, but not close enough to hit.
If I like drop down completely, would I be next to him or no?
No, because you spent your last round moving up instead of in a direction.
Okay. Well, fuck,
and they didn't know where you were to move toward you.
If it makes you feel any better, your stealth was so good, none of us notice any of these blunders.
Great. And I can't wait for him to come closer, right?
You can.
Is that what I can?
You can wait for him to come closer.
I'm gonna wait, poised like a viper, ready to strike, just dangling from the alcove, like holding on with my arms and just like poised with the dagger held in my toes, like ready to strike. And that's my turn. I know.
Okay.
This is hard.
Yep. Okay. Then the first zombie goes. It shuffles forward toward Rakim. It lashes out with one of its now, well, it's beginning to decay a lot faster than you would expect it to. It doesn't look like somebody who just died. It looks like the flesh is actively melting off of this creature as it lashes out at you with a strike. What do you do?
Hakeem, as he has been stabbed, will kind of just flex his muscles and move one of the cultists in the way of the strike as he leaps back.
Okay. So that would be a...
It's the same roll.
Oh, it's the same whether it's evasion or parry?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can have a +1 from that.
That's 4.
Okay.
But
And
also,
that
yeah, I
is
could probably get more.
that is 6
Well,
to hit.
we both know that that's more than that. So
Yes, it is. And what is your soak? Your soak is 3.
Soak's 3.
Okay, so they will roll their 15 dice.
Oh boy.
Bullshit. I got to roll 5.
I believe in you, big boy.
That would be 9 successes.
He can't have that many.
Got him.
No, he cannot. He can only have 3.
Yeah.
He will, however, take the +5 that he gets for pushing you into negative initiative.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, he as is his right.
Yes. So you are now at -9.
Oh.
Well, you can drop into negative initiative.
Yes.
You have to reclaim your positive before to get out of initiative
I
crash.
didn't know it could go to negatives.
Oh yeah.
Even
Yeah.
0 is technically negative.
Initiative
And it's
crash
bad.
is an ugly time.
It also means that your armor basically no longer applies when they're trying to kill you with their decisive strike. So,
There are many things that are bad.
yes, there are many things that are bad with that. The cultists approach, and then they attack those 2 people. Their attacks do not, well, they might push you lower into negatives, not that it much matters. But anyway, they continue lashing out at the 2 of you. What do you do? Strings and Rakim, as the cultists continue their assault, their wild, crazy assault.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great about this.
Uh,
Are these the living ones or the dead ones?
Living.
Okay, I feel better about that.
wanna go first this time?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I see Rakim next to me. And something about being invincible and something about today's events have made me a slightly more courageous person, especially because now I have literally nothing to lose. I am going to try to get invincible, like, between the cultists and Rakim, and have just invincible rear up and just, like, let out this huge, just... and slam down his hooves like thunder and try to spook him as I myself am, like, rearing out of their combat range.
So you're taking a disengage action to back away from them.
If anything,
Oh,
I'm taking-
right. Gotcha. This is invasion. Got it. I forgot what was happening. My brain went
totally
elsewhere.
But if any, I'm also trying to take some heat from Rakim.
Okay. And Rakim?
At this point, just having like the zombie like hit me in my good organ. The left kidney is the best of the organs.
We cannot deny this to be true.
And just having a cacophony of fucking knives in my body. Like, it's like, goddamn, what was that movie? Kung Fu Hustle over here, which is tons of knives.
Hell yeah.
Akeem actually starts looking a little less smiley than usual, and actually just kind of like lunges upward, and it just attempts to kind of like throw people back angrily. So it's less of, more of a parry action, but this is more of a go ahead, because next turn, smashy times.
Okay. They rolled 1 success, so...
Yay!
So they do not successfully hit either of you, regardless of stunts. Anyway, then,
Yay.
zombie number 2 goes. It approaches. Strings.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, no!
I wasn't looking at the screen. I was hoping maybe it would happen if I just didn't make eye contact with George.
The recently alive cultist who still has your arrow poking out of his head struggles forward and attempts to lunge, not at you, but at your horse.
Oh, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna yell, yeah, how'd that one taste? And from Invincible 2's back, I'm gonna try to just kick his head away because my foot's about at his head level. If it is possible, I will take the hit for Invincible 2.
It is, and you can increase your
shall.
dodge by 2 for that.
Yay!
Or
Oh,
I guess that was more of a parry, wasn't it? What is your parry?
Parry and
Plus
evasion are
2?
the same, so parry plus 2 is gonna be 4.
Okay, so that's the target.
We're so squishy.
You really are.
Oh no.
However, rolled 3 successes.
Son of a bitch! I kick that zombie in the head, and I'm just like, stay away from my horse!
You
As
kick
I
that
just
zombie
kick
in the
him,
head.
and
It
again,
immediately
just like
regrets
prosciutto
it.
flying in the breeze behind me. As I kick him in the face.
Now, those of you that are in close range with the zombie, unless you have something that a perk that protects you from terrible sense and nausea and illness, make me a stamina plus resistance roll.
Toxin
Iron
resistance?
What does toxin resistance do? Iron stomach only applies if you eat them. I assume you're not going to eat them.
You don't know what I'm doing with my turn.
I think the difference between those things is why I took toxin resistance.
Okay. I
Because-
think toxin resistance is for poison. So actually, yeah,
not
that would apply for
poison?
this one.
Ha, ha,
No, yeah,
ha, ha.
that would apply for this one. And I'm assuming Rakim is going to be very good at stamina resistance.
But you're wrong.
The
Guys, we
10-foot
did
tall
bad.
boy is
Guys, we did bad.
I'm made to finish fights quickly.
Bursts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fights aren't supposed to go more than 40 seconds.
Oh, my big boy.
A big dead boy.
Oh,
Not on my watch.
my big dead boy.
If you die, you can come back as Invincible 3.
It says I'm not. It just said spoiled. Basically, it says I can digest anything, spoiled, blah blah blah. So I don't know if it would give me any bonuses because I'm used to spoiled stuff. Like I could just eat it.
You can have 2 extra dice for that roll.
Yeah.
He is a gracious GM. He is gracious.
And what was it? It was stamina.
Stamina resistance.
Yep.
Okay, at least resistance isn't terrible.
God help us.
Indeed. Oh man, guys, this is really smelly. I don't know.
Oh no!
I got a 10. I got a 10 and a 7, so that's 3.
Oh
That's
boy.
it.
Okay.
The boy.
That's not the worst.
Yeah. Well, I saw all the other numbers, and I was like,
So what was your total?
3.
3. Okay.
That's all I can offer.
It is a horrible,
else.
awful scent, but you managed to resist it.
Yay!
Awesome.
Okay. Strings, you're up.
All right, let's fuck this shit up. Can I take a step back without getting attacked?
You can take a disengage movement, I think. I think it eats up your action, though, I think is the problem.
That's less than ideal. Okay, in
Yes,
that case,
it
can
is.
I do some kind of attack with Invincible 2?
Yes, I believe you can have your horse attack.
Fuck yeah. So what would that be? Would that be like his merit points plus my ride?
Sure. I'm gonna just have you do a charisma, I think. Charisma ride
Charisma.
for your attack.
Oh, charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Charisma ride. All right. That's only 5, but
Charisma ride plus your merit for the accuracy of the weapon.
Which is
Or
the horse?
Yes.
Okay, that's more like 8. That's more like it. And I think I'm gonna stunt. I'm gonna stunt on these fools real quick. I'm gonna like. I don't have an arrow in my hand. I have the bow. I'm just gonna hold up the bow like Napoleon.
Which one are you going for?
Pull on the reins. I'm gonna go for the one that went after Rakim.
So this. You're not in close range with that one. Actually, you'd have to move closer to that in addition, which you can do.
Oh, well, wait. If he's in short range of me, then I can just shoot at him.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that. Never mind. I pat Invincible on the side and I say, "Your turn will come." And then I draw another arrow. My 2 fingers, my only 2 fingers without these crazy creepy nails on them, are the ones that I use to pull back the bow. And I want to try to shoot him in the hand so that he drops his knife. Or what I'd really like to do is shoot his hand off. But
Right. Shoot his hand off because you're talking about the zombie, right?
Yeah. If I can shoot
yeah.
his hand off with like the
Not a
melting
human
flesh and
being.
stuff to disarm him.
Yes. Because he no
literally
longer
disarm
has
him.
the knife.
Okay. Well then, yes. No. Let's get rid of that hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this a withering or decisive?
This will be. I think at this point, what's its initiative?
Its initiative is 14.
Yeah, I need to wither that son of a bitch. Because
see
also
what
I
you did,
need
George, you
some
dirty
initiative back
bastard.
myself.
I see what you did.
What did
Yeah.
I do? What did I do?
Oh, we all know what you did.
I don't know what I did.
I actually don't. Can you explain what he did? I don't know what he did.
We'll explain when you're older.
Also, I'm going to try this at a spirit draining stance.
Okay.
Where if I hit a spirit, I don't know if it's a spirit, but I don't have time to check. I'm just gonna try this.
Okay.
If I hit it with a successful withering attack, it's an additional automatic level of withering damage.
Okay. So you see him draw back his bow, and as he releases it, you see this almost bluish energy coalescing around the arrow as it fires out.
I just kind of go, I could get used to this, and I take the shot. So that's going to be. Do I get anything for stunting? Oh,
Yes,
cool.
you
Try
can
to
have the
shoot his
2
hand
dice
off.
stunt.
Yes. All right. So that's gonna be 14 again. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, give me the money. 6, 7. I'll take it. Woo!
Ooh, babe.
Okay, that most definitely hits, and it hits for wow. So you're aiming for its hand. It attempts to move the hand out of the way because it's just moving its hand because it's a zombie thing. It's not actually intelligently doing it. You said
My
7.
hit scan is too good.
You said 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit with a threshold of 5.
Ooh, nice. So it's -8, right?
-3.
-3.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit for 12.
Yeah.
And I get +1 as an automatic success. Ooh.
Wait, what do you get the automatic success from? The
That's from
spirit training thing?
The spirit thing. Does that work?
No.
Okay, so I do not get an automatic success. Still hit for 12. Love to see it, folks. To hit that home, that's 7 successes on that.
Okay. He loses 7 points of initiative. You gain 7 points of initiative.
Oh, daddy's back, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm up at 8.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
My God.
Rakim.
Big boy smash.
Yeah, exactly. Rakim kind
Big boy
of
smash!
smiles, seeing like his hand go flying. He looks at it and he says, "You were going to need that." And then he scoops the zombie up by the leg and then just fucking picks it up and just slams it into the fucking cobblestone as hard as he can, like a wet sack of meat.
Withering, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right.
Shake out that goddamn initiative. You shake it from that
Make
weapon.
that roll.
Also, I'm fighting in a crowd, so I get +2 to my brawl.
Ooh.
2?
It's my specialization. So what's that do?
1.
And there we go. I get +1 to my brawl.
Yes, and you can also have your +2 from your stunt.
Now it's coming together.
3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right.
Don't worry, Greg. I also have no idea what's going on.
I just want to hit something. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it.
Oh, you're going to be able to hit
I'm
something on your turn.
contribute.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, you hit with a threshold of 5.
Awesome.
Does that mean he rolls 5 dice?
I
He rolls
5 dice
5 plus
my
whatever
weapon,
his damage
which
is.
is 3 plus my
-3, because that's what its soak is.
exactly. So that's why I took off the -3 for that. And
So
then-
whatever.
So,
There with you,
so
buddy.
plus your excess, minus their soak, plus your weapon, plus your
Plus my
damage.
Yeah, you got
This
it.
is why we
Minus
did all
any of
the
their
math.
modifiers, plus any of your modifiers, plus your stunts, minus your
You have to check the time of day, but if the wind is blowing west,
Right.
you have to reassess everything.
Also, whichever day it is also contributes. So
It's a
keep
far
that in
cry from 5th edition.
And you roll a d20 out of your house because fuck that noise.
oh fuck! I was like, oh, it exploded, but they don't explode. So
they don't
that's
explode on
4. I
damage.
was like
Okay.
5, but no, it's
It's 4?
yeah.
Okay. You gain 4 points of initiative, which brings you to 0.
So I think
So
it's
you're
still
almost
Oh,
you're
shit.
almost out.
10s are still successes though, right? They just
Yes,
don't
they
double.
they're just not worth 2, yeah. And that's only on damage, really.
Oh, that's scary. Okay.
Because otherwise that would be
Might have an Earth
absurd.
thing that is only 3, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Might have an Earth gauntlets.
I don't know what you're talking about. But okay, sure. Anyway, Lau.
Lau continues
Wow.
to focus as his hand begins to start to show a radiant glow beginning to emanate. Over time, it has been starting to glow more and more. A faint radiant hue. His brow starts to tense a bit as he continues to focus in. His hand still clasped to Arvia, not letting her go as he continues to meditate.
Okay, you can have the extra die. It's extra 2 dice, you know.
7 successes.
Is that enough?
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, he's still building.
I'm still building.
Oh, it hurts, doesn't it?
But if I can, now at the point where he is, he's going to let go of Arvia's hand and say, "Don't run until I say so." And his eyes will open. And at this point, that same glow is now starting to emanate from his eyes as well, as he starts walking slowly forward towards the ensuing chaos that is going ahead in a very just slow, purposeful manner.
Okay, so you're actually moving toward the cultists?
I'm going to move one range Yeah, they are like actively in the thick with everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am. Trying to also move closer, whichever direction would also get me closer towards the other enemies as well. I'm trying to close the gap on as many as possible. Does that make sense?
Yes, however...
So if they're
Yeah,
farther
work
into
like
the
that.
field and I'm moving closer.
Okay, it's not
Can
going to move them a range bound closer, but
Oh, it won't? Okay.
I don't think so. I'll look it up. Yeah, you can move closer to a character.
Okay, then if that's the case, can I just move closer to one of the zombies instead of
Sure.
the cult?
Which one would you like?
The one that's been getting beaten on, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, you got it.
Sure, yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Arvia does not run. She will, however, back one range away as you were moving, and
Yeah.
yeah, she's effectively staying where you left her, moving back a range.
Cool.
Okay, strings. Keep the momentum.
No, we're gonna fuck these guys up. I, riding high on my new initiative, am gonna pull an arrow out of its quiver and just like run it across my tongue as I pull it back on my drawstring. Now that my bud Lao is going after the injured one, that's the same one that I just shot at a second ago, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm going to turn. Now I'm going to go for some of the guys attacking Invincible 2. So I'm going to rear up against the other, like, zombie with Invincible 2 and just bring the horse's hooves over it and try to come down on him.
Okay.
So it's going to be 8. Do I add anything extra to that?
Are you withering, decising?
What's his initiative?
His initiative does not matter.
Oh.
It's his hardness that will matter, which you do not know.
In that case, I think I'll try a decisive strike.
Okay. Against one of the zombies, against the zombie that you've been striking, you are doing a decisive arrow strike.
No, I'm doing a decisive horse strike against one of the ones next to me.
Okay. So not the one that you shot before.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Give me that. Okay. So you bring up the horse. You then crash it down on top of the zombie creature, which does not attempt to get out of the way.
I figured it wouldn't.
Okay.
And I'm going to use that to my advantage.
Make that roll.
Yeah. All right. That's 1, 2, 3. It's only 3 successes.
Only
Right?
3.
Oh, no. Sorry. I'm missing a die. Ha! That's 5.
Okay. Then you hit. Roll your initiative as a dice pool to do damage. What is your initiative?
As a dice pool to do damage.
So what's your initiative?
So, Greg,
currently?
as you are looking confused right now, the way that this combat works is this moving initiative target. This is you gaining or losing footing in the battle itself. So when you go in for the decisive, it's using all that buildup that you've been doing to land a powerful hit and hopefully take out your enemy.
So my initiative currently is 8. So I roll a pool of 8?
Correct.
Hell yes.
You compare that to its hardness, which is 0.
Hey!
So you get
love
to
that.
roll it.
And 10s do not explode on damage, correct?
Correct.
In that case, that is a disappointing 1.
God
Wow.
damn.
I know,
dice.
really. I rolled. It's a lot of 5s. It's a lot of 5s.
Anything you can do to reroll? Like, does your willpower let you reroll, or what is willpower for?
It's for resisting social influence as well as other abilities.
Can he resist the influence of sucking and damage it more?
I'd love to do that.
Unfortunately,
Can I do that?
not.
You've
Are you
played more than
sure?
enough tabletop to know that we're all are gonna suck at this.
He's a
every once in
god
while.
horse.
Okay, so you do 1 level of damage to it.
Oh,
What
damn
perk
it.
does the horse have? The horse can use like God-given strength to amplify.
That's what it
The
did.
horse
That's
has a
what
gun.
the merit.
That's its special power. The horse pulls out his gun and shoots the zombie.
Oh, it
Sounds
stomps
pretty good,
on it, taking out a significant portion of flesh, and your initiative resets to 3.
Oh no!
Oh shit! So if you don't fucking kill something with your decisive strike,
No,
you
no matter
lose-
what, after the decisive strike, you go back to 3.
Yeah, that is
Oh.
correct.
You
Yeah,
always
okay.
reset.
That's not ideal. That's very bad.
Essentially, just
Okay,
putting
cool,
yourself
cool,
in a less
cool,
than
cool, cool, cool.
advantageous position in order to strike that killing blow.
That makes sense.
Nidala,
Fuck.
your turn.
Okay. Nidala is going to see that the zombie that is close to him has not moved any closer, correct?
That is correct. It moved toward strings.
Okay. And this is not the one that just got stomped, right? This is the other one? Just for
No,
my
that is the one that
reference?
got stomped. The one that is
Oh.
close to strings is the one that got stomped.
I don't see strings on my thing though, so
No, you would not. But it is the one on the right. The one on the right got stomped.
that's the one I'm gonna kill. All right. So I saw that it got wounded, right?
Yep,
Okay, so I could go in and kill it then, right? Theoretically.
maybe.
That's for you to find out.
All right.
So you're going for a decisive strike?
I have 7. I have 7 initiative right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you get.
So you'd get 7 dice that you'd throw against him to see what damage you'd take. So if that
Yep.
feels like a good number for you to try and get a good strike in on him, do it. If it doesn't,
Exactly.
then consider a different alternative.
Yeah, consider the withering to lower its initiative, build your initiative, and then get that bigger pool for the
How
The
big
withering
strike.
attack doesn't kill it. It's just gonna make it slower,
Mm-hmm.
and it's murdering my friends or allies.
Mhm.
Oh man. Ah, fuck. Okay. All right. You gotta go big or go home, right? I'm
Follow
gonna
your heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of arc back and sort of like thrust my pelvis to sort of build momentum, and I'm gonna swing and launch myself to the next closest alcove, and from there I'm gonna sort of like vault forward with the momentum. I'm gonna do a somersault in midair. I'm gonna toss the dagger out of my foot as I'm somersaulting, grab it, and come down, thrusting the dagger into its head in a decisive blow to kill it.
Okay.
Yes.
To move close to it and then decisively attacking it.
Okay, you can have the 2 stunts. That's 2 dice and an auto success on your attack
Okay.
roll.
So 7 initiative.
And you're also
plus-
attacking from surprise, which means its
stealth,
defense is lowered by 2.
Great. All these things. Okay.
You don't need to worry about that, though.
Okay, so I just decisive. It says 8. Why does it say 8 for decisive? Oh, is that just my wait? What does that mean? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Can't
What are you looking
see
at?
it.
My chart thing. It says withering 13, decisive 8, damage 10. What does that mean?
Because the withering, the decisive does not add your weapon's accuracy to it when you do the strike. So
Okay.
it is just going to be your ability plus your skill, or your attribute plus ability.
All right. So what am I rolling? What am I doing? I got 7 initiative.
You're
I
going to
got-
throw 8 dice plus the 2 that you got from the stunt,
Plus 1 automatic success.
plus 1 automatic success. So throw 10 dice
10 dice. Thank you.
and add 1 success to whatever you get from that.
I got an 8
Which means you hit.
plus the
Now roll
plus
your-
the 1 automatic, so it's a 9.
Yeah, it still hits.
Sorry, I'm figuring it out. Okay, we're
Yep.
getting there.
Yep. Now, roll your initiative as a dice pool, which would be 7, and that will determine how much damage you do.
Oh, that fucking blows.
what'd you get?
get? I got a fucking 2.
All right.
Better than a
These-
1.
These damage dice are not helping you guys very much.
That's actually very thematic for the group.
Yeah,
Decisive
it is.
Damages are very hard.
We've historically done terribly in decisive.
And your initiative returns to 3. All right.
I should have withered
cult-
attacked.
All right, so you moved 1.
Initiative now, I'd be at like 12 or like 13 initiative.
You'd be at a lot. All right, the cultists move closer to their prey and then strike out at all 4 of you,
Bullshit.
lashing out with their random
Bring it,
strikes.
nerd.
A manic grin on their face as they do
Yeah.
so.
Probably laughing at the fact that I didn't kill that fucking zombie.
All right,
That's
what
all
do you do?
In your head.
What do what do each of you do?
Do we go in initiative order or what?
Strings. What do you do?
Cool. As these guys are coming at us again, yeah, I'm gonna take my bow, which I didn't use to fire this time because I tried to come down on people with the horse. And again, I'm just gonna be like trying to hit them away with the actual bow. So I think this is more of a parry than an evasion, just trying to like
Yes.
block its strikes as it's coming from me or the horse.
Okay. Nadala.
I am, as soon as they approach me in melee range, because I am very good at dodging at close range, and I have very fast reflexes. I am going to sort of like roll backwards and like sort of try and like hop up onto like a crate to get some height advantage, and like sort of like arch myself in like a crane position, in a defensive stance.
Okay. Wow.
Seeing the cultists coming towards him with his energy sort of emanating and pulsing at this point, he will begin to will for it to start to release itself more and more, creating a bit of a brilliant flare as he continues to focus on his power, and attempts to use that to take an opportunity while the flaring light hopefully fouls their vision in their strike to dodge them and releases his energy eventually.
Okay. And Rakim.
Rakim, again, very just focused in on the zombie, is just bringing his hands down, like as the men try and slash at him. he just kind of like waves his hands down in like a large arc, trying to like catch their hands and knives and just knock them back.
Okay. Everybody can add 1 to their whatever defensive stat they were using. And they rolled a 5 to hit. Oh, sorry, 6 to hit.
Okay, so I had a
Well,
3.
gonna do it anyway.
So, strings. What did they hit you with?
They hit me for, I had a 3, so if they hit for 6, that's 3 success.
Okay, and your soak is 4?
Correct.
Okay, so let's do you first.
What are they rolling against me?
12.
Oh, just for once, roll like me.
5.
How
They
much?
do 5. 5.
5 total or 5 post soak?
5 post soak.
Fuck. Okay, so I'm at -2.
Yep, okay. And, Nadala, what did they do to you? What was your defensive stat?
I don't roll.
What is your
right?
evasion?
My evasion.
Which would be your dexterity plus dodge divided by 2, rounded up.
Yep.
Okay, Dex is 5,
Mm-hmm.
Dodge is 3, and I have a specialty for close range combat. So that's 9. Divided by 2 is 4.5 rounded up, so 5. I got 5.
And then you add 1 on top of that due to the stun.
6.
Okay,
you.
so they hit, but they do not get any extra dice. What is your... So you're wearing light armor, correct?
Yeah.
So 3, what is your stamina?
1.
Okay, so they are only rolling 9 dice.
There you go, buddy. There you go.
4.
So what does that mean?
You're at -1.
They have taken that much initiative from you, so you have now
Yes.
initiative crashed. You are
Vulnerable.
yeah, not
But
doing
they
well.
don't get initiative bonuses, so it doesn't matter to them as much.
Just weakens
Wow.
you ultimately. Can I use parry even though I don't have a weapon on me at this point?
Was that what you did in your stunt?
I mean, I'd like to believe so.
That would be a brawl parry.
Oh, okay. So that would be
Actually,
brawl.
no, you cannot parry with unarmed combat. You need to at least have gauntlets
Okay,
in your hand.
so then it's evasion.
Okay.
Which is dex plus dodge. Sorry, give me a second. So that's 5 divided by 2, 2.5, 3, so 4.
So 4. So they hit you with 2. What is your soak?
7.
Wow, you have good stamina.
I sure do.
Okay, so they are only rolling 7 against you. And they roll 4. Okay, and Rakeem.
Me, that
Yeah, how
is
rude.
5.
5, so that's 1. You have a soak of 4.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9. Don't lose a die. 1.
Yeah.
Only 1.
Maybe.
-1.
Okay. That is the end of them. The zombie
On to
that you have
better things.
struck a few times. It maneuvers closer to strings, but then it attempts... Ooh, who's it going to hit? It can't steal initiative from any of you.
Yeah,
Well, suck.
idiot. Suck it.
And it does not have enough initiative to do a decisive strike.
Oh, you need a certain amount in order to decisive?
No, it's just not worth it with what it has right now.
It's a risk for a reward based on how much you have.
Okay,
Can it not steal initiative if we don't have initiative? Is that the problem?
correct. It gets 1 for hitting, and that's it. So it will attempt to lash its arm out at the horse that struck it before.
Son of a bitch.
Or, well, the horseman that struck it before. Sorry,
more
it's
like
not
it.
attacking your horse.
Great.
I apologize for threatening your horse unduly.
I'm gonna try you flashbacks over here.
What do you do? What do you do as the zombie strikes out at you?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty fucking fatigued over here. This fight has not been going my way. I'm going to try to catch the zombie. How's it striking out at me? Like with its arms and stuff, or is it like trying to bite
Yeah,
me?
it's lashing out at the one with the one missing arm and the other one before coming in with a bite.
Okay. I'm gonna try to like block the arms, and then when it comes in for the bite, I'm gonna try to get my bow and my bow string around its neck and sort of like pull it off.
Okay, parry. What is your parry? +1?
My parry is 2.
Okay, +1 is 3.
3, yeah.
Okay, so it hits you by 1,
Son of a bitch.
and your soak is 4, you said?
4, yeah.
Okay, so it's rolling 13 dice. Gotta
Oh.
get you guys better armor.
Is that all?
What?
What?
my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
Hey, it's not the horse. Your
Yeah,
backup
that's
character
true.
is safe.
Here's the thing, though, and I don't know if you'll say this as a contingency plan or a threat. If you kill strings, I'm playing as invincible too.
As it strikes out at you with its combination of blows, it manages to lower your initiative by 5.
I'm gonna come on. Oh no.
Which is the noise we hear.
-7.
The other zombie, which was stabbed previously by Nadala, will attempt to maneuver closer to the person who is working magic, showing unexpected intelligence for a zombie.
Ooh, I don't like that. That doesn't sound good.
Will then attempt to do a withering strike against Nadala by lashing out with its arms. Nadala, what do you do?
I easily evade it by scaling the wall behind me.
Okay. Add 1 to your evasion.
5.
5. Wow. It rolls 4, and you manage to parkour up the wall out of its reach, avoiding the strike.
Did I do a thing? Did I block? I didn't take damage?
You didn't take damage.
You did it, buddy.
Okay.
Whoa.
Dreams do come true.
I think that brings it to Rakim.
So the one that I am close to, which one is that? Is that the one attacking?
That one has not been wounded yet.
No, yeah, but is that the one attacking strings?
Yes.
So he just got some initiative, is what I'm hearing.
Eat him! Eat him!
Good point. I did not add his initiative. Wait, no, he didn't, because, yeah, right. He gets 1 point of initiative.
Yeah, but I don't know what he was at. But it was more than me.
Okay. Eat him.
All right. So,
What do you do, actually?
Yeah, of course. I spin him around to look at me, and I say, "Leave giant friend alone," and I suplex him. Yeah, he's attacking invincible. I'm worried about the horse.
Okay. Cool.
I appreciate you endlessly.
All right. Its flesh is becoming spongy from decomposing in the rapid manner that it is. So it's a little harder to get the grip on it as it tries to slime its way out of your suplex.
I gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Target you are looking for will be 3. Yes. No. Maybe.
1, 2, 3,
Counting.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oof. So that's a success by 5.
Yeah. So
Its soak is 3. So you add 2 to your
I
strength.
figured out on my sheet where my damage lives, so I know that.
Ah,
so
yay.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I agree. Okay, so I get 5 from the dice, minus 3, and then plus. Okay, 8. Okay. Oh yeah, them sweet damage rolls. That's gonna be 3. Yeah.
Oh, you were so close to doing something so cool.
Yeah, well, welcome to me and damage rolls. I'm really great at hitting.
Oh, damn it. Did you roll your 2 extra dice to hit from your stunt?
You didn't say I stunted. Now I'll
You gotta
take
ask me these things. I'm not gonna remember every time.
I'm aware. Okay, so that's 2 because I got a 10, and then 1 more. All right.
So it means you get 1 more damage die?
That means you get 1 more damage dice, so roll
No,
that
I
1 more
rolled
die.
that.
You rolled your 2 from the stunting.
Now
I
that
rolled
you
my
got
2
an
from the
extra
stunting.
success,
I got a 10, which
You
is
got a
2
10,
successes.
which would
I
be
gotta
2
roll
successes.
those, and I got 1 success.
Oh, so damn close.
2, 3, 4.
So damn close.
So that's 5. That's all I got.
Wait, that's 5? I thought that's 4. Is that 5?
It's 5.
It is 5.
I'm looking at the dice. Yeah, I moved them onto my desk when I succeeded.
Okay, and
Don't
you're
play
not
with my heart
doubling
like
10s
this,
or
you
anything
guys.
like that. It's 5.
It's exactly 5. One of them
Okay.
was a 10, which is why I was lightly excited, and I was like, no, everything's bad still.
You crash him, crashing the person who crashed you. So, you crashed him. You get your extra 5, which puts you to 9. You then initiative shift. If you perform a crash against somebody who crashed you, you get to make a join battle roll and add the result to your initiative.
Oh my.
But this is very specific. It does not happen very often because
Rules
usually
keep
the person who
coming and they
crashes
don't
you.
stop coming. Rules on rules on rules, baby.
That is 3 more.
That is 3 more. And then you get an extra turn.
What?
Oh my god, so if someone crashes me, fucking
Wait, what the
go for
fuck?
them.
Destroy him utterly.
So I got 9 and now I have 12.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't
He
go
wasn't
to squish
expecting
somebody's
this.
head right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that at this point now it's time to fucking.
If 12 isn't a good enough number, we'll never be ready.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
we know
gonna-
how your damage rolls go.
Yeah,
Well,
that is
yeah.
true. That is why last time I
We will
fought the
get-
big thing, I waited till I had like 20, and I still barely made a dent. If
Yeah.
you remember.
Yeah, we've got 25% of our rolls.
Yeah, all of my successes are largely due to 10s. So anyway, so after I suplex him, I'm gonna roll over onto my stomach and just start spinning in the middle of these cultists, and I spin and spin and spin, and then launch him into the nearest, like basically cacophony of hooks and blades from the nearby slaughterhouse.
Okay. All right. You can have a 2-dot stunt, which is 2 dice and an automatic success on your damaging roll. Not damaging roll, on your 2 hit.
Yeah, we all know we don't get anything for the damage times.
Nope.
All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
All these numbers flying around.
Yeah.
It's rough. And so it's just my weapon accuracy plus skill.
You don't add your accuracy for a decisive attack.
Got it. So then it's just
You only get stat plus
Dex.
skill.
Yeah, that. So it's dex plus that plus the 2 dice. Got it.
Plus 2 plus the 1 extra success.
Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
But you hit.
That's I'll take it.
All right. Roll your 12 damage dice.
Oh boy, let's all be disappointed. No, be really ready to be disappointed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We really like dragging these fights out. That's what it is. It's for love of the fight.
These are street junkies, man. We're getting beaten by dudes with kitchen knives.
Hey,
Well, no. The kitchen knife dudes aren't doing much to you. It's the zombies.
Oh yeah, look at these 10s that are pointless. 1, 2 10s, 3 10s.
How many 10s can he
I
roll?
hate this so much. All of my successes are always 10s.
It's not great.
But this is not as bad as it normally is because we had a total of 5 successes, which is way more than we are used to.
Damage.
5?
Yeah,
Cool. Unfortunately, that was the one that wasn't actually damaged yet.
you are correct.
But that's fine. It still does a significant amount of damage to it, pushing it well into its negative 1s. Okay. And then you reset to 3
I do.
after a big, massive turn. Okay. Top of the order. Lau.
All right. Wow. Focuses once more.
Do it!
Finish it.
Come on,
Big
bud.
payoff.
Are you moving first? Are you doing anything first?
I am not moving.
Okay.
This absolutely reminds me of that fucking Piccolo hyper beam cannon stuff. Like just
That's exactly what's going on right now.
Oh, he's just standing on the outskirts for like 4 episodes,
Hold him back.
but then the payoff is so good.
Man, I sure hope so. So that is 5 successes.
Is
So
that enough?
5 more motes, and yes, indeed, it is time.
Finally.
Make it so.
Okay.
So, oh god, I'm so scared. Eyes now at the height where his pupils are gone, and just bright, radiant light is just taken over his sight. His hand glowing with almost halos radiating from the hand.
Sick.
His fingers extend, his palm raises, and he points his palm out towards the field of chaos, taking in the battles pretty much rolling all over this poor street. George, as Lau sort of looks on the scene, is there any way for me to tell just sort of like the extent of, like, say, the cultists or the zombies as far as like how battle ridden they are?
The cultists have not yet had enough damage done to them to reduce their size.
Mm-hmm.
The zombies are zombies.
Right.
hard read.
That said, your ability, did you read how it targets?
Yes, I sure did.
Okay.
So it's just. All right, I'm gonna go big or go home, I guess. So we'll go for the zombies.
Okay.
So his hand points towards. Actually, he brings up both hands because I'm presuming that they're not exactly right next to each other, but sort of in the general vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
And from out of his hands, the light immediately shifts to a obsidian color as firing out waves upon waves of wicked-looking owls of an obsidian color with the same white radiant light that's sort of expelling out of his eyes, pierces through the dark night from their eyes as well as they begin flowing with an excessive speed through the chaos of the field and raining down upon the zombies.
I remember these.
And now I'm gonna try and roll this. So George is talking it out loud. It says I'm rolling perception.
Perception occult plus a 2-dot stunt. So you get 2 extra dice and an auto success.
Initiative has no impact on this part, correct?
It does not have an impact on either part.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here we go. I'm so sorry, guys, if this sucks.
No, you got it. You got it. Don't worry.
You got this. You got this.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh no.
Is that turmoil and
Oh,
defeat,
no.
or is that counting a lot of successes very slowly?
I heard him say, "Oh
Counting
no."
So I didn't hear anything. If I keep talking, he can't say anything.
So that's 3 + 1 for 4.
That's something.
That's something. And this is an undodgeable attack, which means that they have to attempt to parry. And their parry is 0.
Yay!
So you hit with a threshold of 4.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so now I do, and these guys are zombies, so it's, so threshold of 4, so that's my extra successes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm throwing essence plus my extra successes for my damage.
So 5 damage against both of them.
Oh god.
Okay, that's like dealing 10.
Yeah, if I hit them, we've seen how we roll. We know how this goes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh no, that's a 6. So that is 3 damage.
3 damage. All right. The obsidian owls shoot out in a wide spray. They chew up much of the wooden area around. Carts are being torn up. The actual walls of buildings around have many holes in them. There is much collateral damage from this death of obsidian owls. However, the zombies also get terribly torn up by this. They do not fall down. However, they do look ragged after that strike. The owls then hit the ground, shatter, and now there is dangerous terrain around those guys.
Oops. I forgot that part.
Well, hey, it sounded cool as hell. So like style points, my guy.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Seeing that they're still up, Lau will then go, oh shit. And he'll draw his short sword and now start fending off the cultists.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
And then she turns, now do I run?
Not just yet. As he starts backpedaling and fighting off the kitchen knife vagrants.
I think I should run. Okay, next up are said cultists. They move.
Boo!
They also move one closer to Arvia,
Boo!
at which point they are at close range with her.
Boo!
And will strike out at her as well.
Boo!
We're booing a lot.
They're gonna attack a little girl? What the
She's not a little
Nah,
girl. She's
not a
like,
little girl. She's our age. So
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, the cultists are swinging out.
Yep.
Strings, what do you do?
Ah, man. Can I impose myself and take the attack for her?
No, but no, because she actually moved far enough away from each of you that she's no longer in close range with you.
Son of
She's
a
now
bitch.
at short range.
I have a thought, but I think it's stupid.
Might as well say it, right? I mean, we're only on
Right.
a podcast.
Yeah. I'm going to pull out. I do have an instrument with me. On this horse's back, I'm going to pull out my little kind of loot deal, and I am just going to rip on it as loud and as hard as I can, and just be like, "Hey, you forgot about me!" and try to pull their attention back.
Okay.
And as I do this, I'm going to use my perfect harmony, which makes 9s explode as well.
So rather than actually attempting to dodge at all, you're just attempting to get more strikes on you?
Yeah, because if they're going for RV, I'm trying to pull aggro from her back to me.
Make me your charisma performance roll.
Yes,
Wow,
finally.
Wow.
Charisma performance. That's a pretty good one. All right. Do I get any stunty bonus or just that?
Oh, yeah. You can have the stunty bonus.
You are a kind and good DM. That 9 explodes. Yeah, baby. All right, that's going to be 4 successes.
Okay. So you get your 4 successes. It is noted. After that, you are hit with a threshold of 2, because I believe your parry and evade are both 2s.
Correct.
Okay, so you are hit with hit by 2, because they rolled 4. Your soak is 4.
Correct.
Okay,
So I'm going
so
to take
11
a million
dice.
damage. How low can your initiative go before you die? I'm asking for
As-
a friend.
How low can it go? It can go as low until I call mercy.
Great. Love a mercy rule. Just like baseball.
5.
5 damage?
5. Yes, 5 initiative damage.
Oh man, that ain't nothing. I'm at negative 13. Keep it coming.
Negative 12. Negative 12.
My math is bad. Negative 12.
Okay, Nadala, what do you do?
Okay. So, the zombie who is below me,
Okay.
he's looking bad, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, this is your defense. What is your defense against the cultists that are going up against each of you?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you gotta survive first, boy.
Yeah. So, having tried climbing up the wall, I only was able to climb up a little bit, and I grabbed like a thin handhold. But after all those weird purple owls were blasting holes and everything, there's a bunch of like handholds for me to grab. So I'm just gonna like rock climb up the wall even further using the handholds of all these like owl shrapnels. And yeah, I'm just gonna get as high as possible so that they can't reach me.
Okay. 4 does not hit your evade +1, correct?
Evade +1. No, that does not.
All right. They the cultists lash out at you but are unable to reach you with their kitchen knives. Lao.
Lao will begin trying to pretty much foul every weapon that he possibly can in sort of a dervish of swings with his short sword while attempting to backpedal and close off the advance towards Arvia.
Okay. So that's a parry. Okay. 4 is the number. How much does that hit you by or not hit you by?
Yeah, he's so negative, George. So negative.
I said or not hit you by.
Yeah, you could have led with that. So let's see, parry, dex. It would be dex plus my ability, which would be melee.
Yes.
Cool. So dex plus melee is 7 divided by 2, 3.5, so 4.
Okay. So they hit you with a threshold of 0.
With the +1.
Well, I don't know. Do I
Right.
have
With the +1, that brings him to a 4, right? Oh no, that brings you to a 5.
No, that brings me to a 5.
All right. So they do not hit you.
All right.
Oh yes.
Okay. Rakim.
Rakim essentially knowing that these people have feeling in their feet and everything, tries to spin and kind of position them. There's all those shards all over the ground.
The dangerous terrain, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Rakim kind of moves and attempts to kind of just make his way through that in order to foul up the cultist, but also continue his advance on that zombie.
Okay. And what does a 4 hit or not hit?
Do I get a die or no?
You do get a. You get a.
And it-
yes, you get a
And
+1.
it just barely doesn't.
Barely doesn't.
Does not. I have a 5.
Okay. Then the cultists are largely ineffective in their strikes.
For
Naman,
first.
it is your action. Rakim.
Sorry. Yeah, I go by Rakim. You know that, man.
Come on.
Keep saying the last name first for you.
Yeah. So I am going to press on the zombie. So he's in there with all those like chains and stuff. Yeah. So Rakim kind of like lifts him because he's already like almost practically in the ceiling, but he swings himself from two butcher hooks and then kind of makes his hands like come down in a hammer fist just straight down onto the zombie, trying to further just bash it up and position it into a worse spot.
Okay. All right. Make your roll. This is withering, correct?
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and use 3 dice.
Yeah, then
Okay.
no.
At 12, that's not gonna do any good. Okay. Any stunting on that? Any sugar going on there?
You can have the 2 dice.
Yeah.
Milk that GM for all he's worth.
Get him!
That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 2 dice, and 8, 9, 10, 11.
11?
Yeah, that was 1, 2, 3, 4 10s.
Jesus. Okay, you hit by 9.
He's so withered. You only have 3 to steal, so it doesn't matter.
Wither that sumbitch.
Take that crash penny though, right?
Yeah, I'll get the crash money, and then if he does it back to me, then we've seen how that goes. So,
It's almost like we hope for it.
okay, so then
Now that I know that exists.
Well,
that's
yeah,
just-
but it's cool when it works, but when it doesn't, I have a feeling it's.
so he has the 3 soak, so it minuses my dice by 3.
Demoralizing.
Right, then he gets. Oh, there was like nothing in here. Okay, I have a few more dice.
That's about right.
Or 5.
Okay, you knock him negative at least.
We did it, boys!
And you are back up to 11.
All right, what, how many did I steal from him?
You got 3, because that was
3
all that he
and
had.
5. Got it.
Plus 1, so you're actually at 12. Because you always get 1 for
All right.
just succeeding. Okay. Zombie. Zombie 2. Which zombie was this? This is the one on the right? Oh, ha! Right, I should tell you what happens with the one that was attacking Harvey, shouldn't I?
No. I thought that obviously nothing happened, so we could just ignore that.
I thought
Didn't attack him.
I did a face melter, and
Yes,
then
you did. And
Just,
that might impact them in the future.
piss.
They do not attack her. They grab her.
Boo,
Uh-oh.
That's it. They have grappled her.
boo.
That's gonna
Okay.
end bad for them.
Is it?
I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh,
The one zombie. The zombie moves closer to the person who launched exploding owls at it. It moves through the difficult terrain, so it has to attempt to move through said terrain without taking damage. What is the difficulty on that, Craig?
I'm happy to tell you, which is the following thing, which I definitely didn't move to a different page. It is
2.
the following.
It's difficulty 2.
Going great, you guys.
Wow, and on his
Welcome
3
to the
dice, he rolled
magic
5
behind the
successes.
screen.
Nice.
Yeah, sure.
He rolled 10, 10, 9 on his
Good
3
old
dice.
zombie, always impenetrable, doesn't get
Basically, the
stopped.
zombie steps through the broken owls. It presses into the flesh, but doesn't impact it
Yeah, that
much.
makes sense. Honestly, it
Zombies.
makes sense, yeah.
Anything
Okay.
goes for zombies.
It then
And it's not
lashes out.
disengaging me, right?
No, it doesn't engage you at all. It's not
It
next
doesn't
to you.
disengage me.
It's not next to you.
Oh, got it. The other one.
Hey,
This is the other one.
Building with another one.
Yeah, so, blah, blah, blah. Nadala is at the least negative. The zombie strikes out at you, Nadala.
I'm in the ceiling.
You are on the wall. Yes.
Fly on the wall.
Spider-Man.
What do you do other than be a fly on the wall?
I mean, if I can't, the thing is lashing out at me. I'm gonna just like sort of lunge to a different handhold. Just try and like get distance. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want it to hurt me.
Up your evasion by 1. What is the number?
Okay, so that's what was that again? That's Dex plus
X plus dodge divided by 2.
So that's 4.5. There's a 5 plus 1.
6.
Okay.
Six.
It does not hit you. And you are up.
Okay. I think I should wither strike this guy, right? Does he not have initiative either?
He does.
Am I allowed to know how much initiative he has?
3.
He has 3. I'm gonna wither strike his ass. He just tried to
Snatch that
slash at me. Yeah.
Snatch.
So I'm gonna drop down from the handholds that I was on, and I'm gonna like land right behind him. And as he turns around to face me, I'm going to tuck and roll around him, behind him, so where he was originally facing, and then stab him in the kidney.
Okay. All right.
Give
You
him a
can have
little
the,
switcheroo, switch
Yep.
around.
You can add 2 dice to your roll.
Yes. All right. And that roll is with a dagger. So it says, what is that? Okay, so my dagger is 7 damage. So I add that to melee, which is 4. So that's 11. And then I have a melee proficiency with daggers, so that's 12. And then what? And then what else? And then I add 2 more to that, 14. Am I doing the math? Am I doing the math right?
Yep.
Oof, that was a pretty poo-poo roll. That's 6. Do I get an automatic 6 test or no?
Not on this one, but you do get 4, a threshold of 4.
Threshold of 4. Okay, so now I take 4. Just bear with my maths. 4 plus
You're killing it.
the dagger, right? Which is 7. So that's 11. I roll 11 dice.
Plus your strength.
Oh, plus my strength. That's 3. So that's 14. Do I get to add my dagger proficiency? Or no?
No, but minus 3 because of its soak, so you roll a total of 14.
14? I roll 14?
I think so. I don't remember what your number was, man.
Wait, hang on. I gotta do it again. I'm sorry.
Do it again.
7 is the damage on the dagger. 7 plus my melee is 4 plus 1 from the dagger, so 5. So that's 12. Plus I had 4 extra successes. Or wait.
Hang on. You
7 is actually already accounting for your strength, I think.
no 7
Oh.
is yeah, it probably is.
Oh, you're probably right.
Because I use
Okay.
light weapons and I have the cheat sheet in front of me.
Thank you. Okay, so fuck. Don't
7
edit
plus
Edit this out
7
in
plus
post.
4. 7
God.
plus 4, 11 minus 3, 8. 8 dice.
8.
blammo.
Does it account for my proficiency with daggers at all, or no?
That helps to hit. Yeah.
Also.
That's only to hit, not for withering damage.
Correct.
Not for
Okay.
the damage per se, but for the roll to hit.
Gotcha. Holy Mother Mary of Joseph.
4.
Certainly
You
something.
knock it negative and you
Heroes are
bring
born.
yourself positive. It was unfortunately not the one that knocked you negative, so you don't get the initiative shift, but you do get the bonus of +5 for knocking him into initiative crash, which brings you to 8, and it down to -1.
Yep.
I think I'm watching Greg have an aneurysm right now.
Love the narrative part. The number crunch is really getting at me.
It's colorful and creative, and then if I don't figure out how to do my taxes on the spot, I die. Like,
Accurate.
Okay, all right.
I'm so
Other
sorry.
zombie goes. He will attempt to come after the one who knocked him into crash.
Oh shit! And if they do that, then they get the bonus.
Be careful. You, not me. It's not me. You be careful.
No, it's you, Rakeem.
I know.
As it lashes out from you amidst the meat hooks and other debris that is there, it attempts to strike you. What do you do?
Rakeem pulls down some of the meat hooks and attempts to lodge them into the zombie's flesh, kind of like sticking it like mid blow.
Okay,
Kinda
give me
like
your
a dog
parry.
leash.
What is your parry +1?
5.
It hits barely, so it gets no bonus successes.
Well, that was
So
what
what
we
is-
were all worried about.
What is your soak?
My soak is 5.
Okay.
But I might increase it depending how this goes.
He hits you with 5.
Well, don't crash me for the inquiry.
wants that juicy initiative.
That brings him out of initiative crash. And then we go to strings.
Oh, Mr. Last Place, Mr. -12, Mr. Shiny Boots. All right. Oh, what the fuck? Can I, sensing that things have not gone as we planned,
It is worth mentioning.
Okay.
If you survive 3 consecutive turns in negative, you reset to 3.
that is
Oh.
not really great.
Well, this is your
But
third.
Think of it like a finish
Is it
line,
your
if you
third?
will.
I
A
guess
permanent
this-
finish
this-
line or a better one.
this will be my third.
So if you survive this full round, you will go back to 3.
Oakley
So just don't
dokley.
trip on a banana peel.
Well,
fall
that's
into
why I'm
some
trying-
broken
okay.
owls.
Can I try to grab Arvia and like move back? Because I've
You
been in
are.
the thick of it this whole time, but I am on a giant horse, and I would like to help her.
You could use a move to disengage.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna, burn rubber on Invincible 2. It's gonna
So-
just turn hootin' and hollering and a bucking and a leaping.
You need to make a dexterity dodge to successfully disengage.
Dodge. Oh no.
And if you do this, you lose 2 initiative points. Oh, you have negative, so you can't actually do that because you can't take things that cost initiative when you're in negative.
Yeah. All right, so this is just 4 dice for me, unfortunately, because my
That's
dodge.
a new one. That's a new
Well, no, you
rule
can't-
we did not know about.
You can't,
I can't do
take
it
the
at all.
disengage because you can't lose initiative when you're already in negative.
Well, fuck. All right, I'm just gonna I'm gonna withering strike the thing that is grabbing Arvia. It didn't like my song, and I'm just gonna pull out an arrow and go, everyone's a fucking critic, and shoot it in the back.
You withering strike?
Yeah,
Okay, go for it.
yeah, because I can't try to kill it. Do I get any kind of boost on this?
You're normal. Yes, you get a 2 dice.
I will take that. I will take that so much. That's how many so far?
Now, will the cultist?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far, and I get 4 more dice.
I think
see.
the answer is yes. That cultist will take it.
That's 8 hits.
That hits.
Oh boy, did
That
it hit.
hits with a threshold of 5.
Okay, so that's going to be 12 more dice then.
Minus the 8 soak, because these are the cultists. They have the 8.
Oh, right. Okay.
You
so
haven't
it's not
attacked the
3.
cultists in an hour.
Okay, so I roll 7.
rub it in, George.
I roll 7 dice in that case.
Okay.
Is that correct? It sure looks like it. Holy shit! I rolled 1 10 and 6 5s. Actually, 6 5s.
Now you have the damage curse. It's yours.
I still hit him.
Now
I
you're
hit
part
him.
of the group.
Do I lose 2 initiative? Do I get 2 initiative back?
You get 1 initiative back for striking
right.
a battle group, which is good.
-11, baby.
Your arrow strikes out. It pierces the cultist. He then falls, releasing Arvia.
Yeah.
His group then begins to look around. Their numbers have dwindled significantly, and now they will make a roll.
Cowards, but in a good way. Go
That's
with
what
it.
we're
Punch them in the nose
checking.
one more time.
Go with it.
Yes, that's exactly right. And they fail their resolve roll, which means
Get out of here!
that they scatter and flee.
I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi when he's scaring off the sand people. I'm just like waving my arms like an insane person screaming. I'm delusional. I have a lute. I've had a very bad day. My horse needs some tea.
Okay.
That's my turn. My
What a
goddamn.
development.
My horse drinks booze, but he'll settle for tea.
Oh shit, that's a tough horse.
That horse can drink you under the table. I don't know about Rakeem, but he can drink me under the table for sure.
They scatter. Give me a
Uh-oh.
wits awareness roll.
It's very.
It's very important that they didn't take the girl, so I feel
So
like
it's like-
that's.
Yeah,
of
that.
us?
Oh fuck. That's 1 success. God damn.
Is this like for anything in particular?
It's not about being ambushed or anything like that. This is about just noticing something. Or
Okay.
perception awareness. I'm sorry. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
That's-
Perception
Oh,
awareness.
then that's actually
One more dice
worse.
better.
I will
Yay.
re-roll. Still only 1 success.
Wow. 6.
4.
1.
Okay. Who got this? Yes, Nadala and Rakim. As the cultists break and flee, you notice Arvia start to flee as well.
Crap.
I just yelled, where are you going? We won!
The zombies are still there.
Guys are still there, yeah.
We are winning!
Okay. You see her bolt down an alleyway to the
I'm
side.
gonna whistle really loud, and Uba is gonna pop his head out from behind a bunch of like meat crates on the ground where he was before, and I'm gonna snap and point at the fleeing form of the blue cloaked girl, and he's gonna scurry after her.
Okay.
Sick.
That brings us to top of the round, Nadala.
Oh, I have the most initiative. Oh my
You
god.
do. You're at
I'm
8.
8? Oh my god, that's so much. And it's just the 2 zombies now, right?
Just the 2 zombies.
Do I take it? 8? 8 seems like a good number. That seems like a hefty. Number. That seems like a number to kill something with. I am going to dispatch the zombie in front of me with a decisive strike. Since he was facing me and I'm up against the wall, I'm going to back up so I look like I'm cornered, like I'm like, oh no, like, oh, come at me. And as he gets closer, I am going to like brace myself off the wall and push off, launching myself into him, going right for the jugular with a sweeping dagger strike.
Okay. You can have 2 dice and an auto success.
All right, let's get that 2 dice. So for decisive, help me. I'm so sorry. Help me out here. What do I roll? My dagger?
Ability plus the skill.
Okay, so ability is what?
You're going to be
Dex.
using melee or
Dex
well,
melee
So
plus,
plus
your melee.
5. Okay, so 5 plus Dex is also 5, so that's 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay, so we go. So that is a 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 successes.
You succeed with threshold of 5. Now the threshold matters right now, so roll your 8 damage dice.
Okay, so now I just do straight up damage.
Mm-hmm.
8d10 and no exploding die. No explode. And that is 4. 4 successes.
Nice.
That's a
Boom,
juicy
baby!
Okay. Your dagger strikes forward, latching into the jugular of the creature, nearly decapitating it, and it falls to the ground, deceased again.
hit. Oh boy.
Instated. All right.
I just turn on Invincible 2 and give you the most hellacious of thumbs up.
I tilt my head and do like a mock curtsy, but not mocking. Like,
All right.
Thank you.
Naman.
So she moved to medium distance away.
Sure. Yeah.
I will. I only got 5 initiative, so I will just swing on the zombie.
You have more than 5.
What do I got? I think I have 5. He took 5 from me. I had 12, which is 8.
No, it's 7.
They get blasted
It's
by
7.
all those. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing the math. I thought I had 5, so it's still a win for me. This guy looks pretty jacked up, but again, he's a zombie, so I don't know what that means. So I'm just gonna go for decisive.
Put him down.
Make me a roll.
You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's not a lot of 10s this time. I don't like that. That is 4 to hit.
Yep, that hits with a threshold of 2.
All right,
Not that that
so what I'm
matters,
gonna
but
do
roll your
is-
7 damage.
So what I'm doing is I'm literally I'm pulling the I put one of the hooks like and try and bash it like underneath of its rib cage, and then I punch it, trying to essentially just sever it in half using the hook to hold it in place. Because obviously as I've been bashing it, they seem to be pretty good against bashing, but being ripped in half, maybe they don't like that.
Okay, make that damage roll.
Yeah. 10s, why do you come to me? It was still a good roll. So that is 3 10s, which is just 3, and an 8 and a 9, so 5.
5. Jesus.
Good hit.
Yes, it was. As you rip into it, and it looks bad. Not quite dead.
Yeah. Be deader.
Okay.
All right.
Lao.
Well, the cultists have scattered. Am I aware that she's starting to run?
That she, yes, you, no, you are not. You failed your roll.
So then, as I see them start to scatter, Lau will say, see, I told you, not, and then turn and see that she's not there and go, oh crap, and then start looking around for her.
Okay. You can remake that perception awareness roll.
Okay. 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. Yeah, you catch just the barest glint of her as she makes her way down the alley.
And then Lau will say, Arvia, wait! And start chasing after her.
Okay.
So however much I can move, that's what I'm doing.
One range band.
Cool.
Okay, that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Strings.
Oh boy. Okay. So I made it through my 3 rounds. Does that mean that
Yes, you reset to 3.
So I do have 3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will untap these initiative cards. Beginning of my upkeep, I will... It's just this one guy next to me, right?
Correct.
Yeah, motherfucker. I'm gonna try to hit him with my horse.
Okay. Decisive or withering?
This will be a decisive strike. Now
Okay.
I have initiative again, so I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Die, you son of a bitch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Okay. That hits. Roll your 3 damage dice.
3 damage dice, son of a bitch. Come on, invincible. That's 2.
Ah!
Your hoof comes down and crushes the zombie's skull into the ground.
Invincible 2!
Invincible 2! If the hoof comes down and, like, as it does, big lights come on behind Invincible, just like guitar chord. I'm just looking down at this crushed zombie. Invincible looks amazing.
As always.
Okay.
As always.
Anything else?
Yeah, I turn and go, hey, Avia, what did you think of the... Oh, fuck. That's the end of my turn.
Wow, you're up. Top of the next order.
Oh, I'm back in.
Yes, because everybody else did decisive stuff and reset back down to 3.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad. I continue chase. I continue the pursuit. Sorry, just to add, just trying to keep perspective of the surroundings and what's going on, and we'll continue to say, Arvia, where are you going? We're dealing with this.
Okay. You round the corner into the alley, and you see Arvia there, standing in said alley. Give me a perception awareness roll.
Am I being
Or
ambushed?
wits awareness. Wits awareness. You are not being ambushed.
3 successes.
Okay. You see her there, standing in the alley, in her brown cowl.
Arvia,
The cowl, which had turned blue when she put it on, is brown.
I will approach her. Is she's facing away from me or staring at me?
She's facing away from you, and still moving away from you.
Don't like it.
And I will approach cautiously and go, Arvia, what happened to your cowl?
She stops and turns and looks at you. And as she does, her features begin to shift. And you see a cultist who grabbed her before, his features replacing hers, with a devilish wide smile on his face. He then raises the knife to his own throat and slits.
Of course he does. Shit. Is there any other route? Or was this a dead-end alley?
This was not a dead-end alley, no.
Crap.
She left with the group. I mean, when the whole group dispersed, that's when she was taken.
Lau will immediately start surveying the area for any other cultists that he can find.
Okay. And that's where we will pick up.
Yeah, that sounds
next
about right.
time.
Oof,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think that's what we deserve after that combat. That sounds about right.
Thank you so much for taking the time to enjoy our show. Come back next week for the next part of our adventure. Meanwhile, if you're ready for a live experience, follow our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/RPGBlender, where we've just begun a new live Paranoia game. And if you missed our past live episodes or are interested in some RPG tutorials, find us on YouTube at The RPG Blender. If you want to stay up to date on our releases, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RPG Blender, or subscribe on your podcast app of choice. We also have a tip jar and merch store if you'd like to contribute to improving this show. Links in the description. Music is The Punk Rock Show by My Free Mickey. Copyright 2012, licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution license. Thank you again, and remember, there's gaming outside the Forgotten Realms.
You'll love to
Greg
see it.
is losing his mind right now, it looks like.
1, 2,
I
3.
was trying to follow that,
4.
and you were like, okay, so that's a 5 minus a 3 is a 12, and I'm like, yeah, that's what that is. That's how that
All you have
works.
to do is make it up, and if you sound confident, it works.
I'm gathering from the narrative
context
experience
clues?
as well.
Just to hit that home, that's 7 successes on that.